But we start with Jurgen Klopp, who delivered a passionate defence of Trent Alexander-Arnold, describing his disappointment at the boos directed at the defender by Liverpool fans.
The former manager Klopp said he had to turn off the TV during Arsenal's 2-2 draw with Liverpool after Alexander-Arnold was brought on as a substitute.
It was the defender's first appearance since announcing he would be leaving his boyhood club this summer, but Klopp has pleaded with fans to show him some respect ahead of his final game for Liverpool tomorrow.
Klopp was speaking at a Liverpool Foundation gala ball last night where he was auctioning off an Alexander-Arnold shirt signed by both the player and Klopp.
I don't want to tell you what you have to think, but I can tell you what you think is wrong. So that's what I can, because I'm an old man and I don't waste time with hiding my opinion. So this boy, with 18 years old, he scored a free kick in Hoffenheim. If he doesn't score that, we don't qualify for the Champions League. In the game against Barcelona, he did the most cheeky thing in the world and set up a goal for a 4-0, which resulted in a game which will never happen again. I don't tell you you should not be disappointed, you should not be angry. I tell you, don't forget. Don't forget, this club doesn't forget. We are famous for not forgetting. We don't forget anything. We don't forget the good thing and we don't forget the bad thing, but we ignore the bad things and we remember the good things and improve as a group with that. And I tell you what, and that's now my thing, and I watched a lot of games, and I watched the game when he came on, and I heard the booing, and I said I'm old, so it might be my hearing, and I switched on the volume. That's booing. I needed another 10 seconds to realize and switch the telly off, because I honestly, I couldn't have been more disappointed in this moment. This is not us, 100% not. Be angry, don't understand it, whatever. This boy gave, and I was there every day. If he wouldn't have given everything, I would tell you now. But every day he gave absolutely everything for this badge. And now he decided, after 20 years in his club, that he wants to go somewhere else. If somebody should be angry about that, it's the owners, but they are not. But they are not. So why he didn't sign a new contract? I hear this from fans, this money discussion. He goes without the transfer fee. They have to be angry, not us. It's not about that. He gave absolutely everything. He wears the Liverpool badge in the skin. But now he plays from next year on for another club. So we decide how we deal with that. I thought I'd go to the last game and wear a Trent shirt. But at the last game, now we become champions. I don't want to be in the middle of any kind of... The cameras will be there anyway. I don't want to disturb anything of that. You all deserve to celebrate with all you have. With all you have. But tonight, 2 days before a game, to tell you not what you... cannot tell you what you think, but I can tell you you are at least not right in this specific case. You were right so many times. You fought so hard for where this club is now. You went through 30 years without a title, and you did that in an exceptional way. And this boy, please try it. You don't have to be happy that he's going. But don't forget what he did for this club, because I can't forget it. Nothing would have happened without him, that's for sure.
Wow, strong words there from Jurgen Klopp. But England boss Thomas Tuchel has warned Alexander-Arnold he must improve defensively if he wants to be involved more for England. This comes after Tuchel named him in the squad for England's upcoming games against Andorra and Senegal.
Yeah, well, this is what the England manager had to say. I can see that sometimes he relies heavily on his offensive contributions and gives not so much emphasis on the defensive discipline and effort. This major impact that he had for Liverpool over so many years. If he wants to have this impact in the English national team, then he has to take the defensive part very, very seriously. Because when we are talking especially about qualifying football and then tournament football, then one defensive error, the one moment where you're not 100% awake, can be decisive, can be the moment where you pack your suitcases and go home. We will put this all into consideration, but now is the moment to feel him for 9 or 10 days, feel him around the squad, see what he can do.
I think Trent has certainly got a warning ringing in his ears that he has to focus more on his defending. I think we know that he's going to Real Madrid with the desire to become the Ballon d'Or winner. He said the first right back to win the Ballon d'Or. Well, we know that Trent's strengths are his attacking game. So if he thinks he's got to Real Madrid to kind of make that even better and create lots of assists and be part of a winning team by playing more on the offensive side, well, Thomas Tuchel's just said, look, I want you to defend. And if you don't defend, there's plenty of options. Obviously a lot of them can't stay fit. Reece James being an obvious one, but at right back, England have got a wealth of talent, and he has to show that he can do both sides of the game. And Tuchel today has made that clear, and he's been pretty strong in his comments.
Well, back to Klopp, and he will be among many Liverpool greats at their final game of the season against Crystal Palace tomorrow as the champions prepare to lift the Premier League trophy in front of what will be a jubilant Anfield crowd.
Yeah, it certainly will be. The trophy will be presented by Liverpool legend Alan Hansen, who makes his Anfield return after a battle with ill health, which saw him hospitalised last year.
Celebrations will be a stark contrast to when they won the title during the pandemic, when no fans were allowed in the stadium to watch the trophy presentation.
And preparations, as you can imagine, are also well underway for their victory parade taking place on Bank Holiday Monday. The open-top bus getting the full champions treatment. The parade kicks off at 2:30 in the afternoon and is expected to last up to 5 hours. I imagine the party might even go on longer than that.
Yeah, I reckon it will.
Final day of the season sees the Premier League champions take on the FA Cup winners, Crystal Palace, precursor to the Charity Shield, before Liverpool are presented with the trophy. You can see that live from 3 o'clock on Sky Sports Premier League.
It was a really interesting interview that with Jurgen Klopp, wasn't it? And not only those incredible comments in defence of Alexander-Arnold, but he also has dismissed any speculation that he is about to return to football management.
Yeah, Klopp is currently Red Bull's head of global football and admitted he isn't missing his job in management.
I miss people I work together with, friends I love and stuff like this. But in nowadays world, at least we can meet each other as often as we want. Don't miss the job, to be 100% honest. Still not whatever you read in the newspapers for the next at least 2-3 years. If there's any footballing coaching job, just you can be the first who says that's.
So you're not going to Roma?
I'm not going to Rome.
Yay!
I was the last one, probably you realized, because I got messages in the morning, Rome is a nice city, and I thought, yeah. But I heard that before, but yeah.
I'm just going to get you to say that again. So if we hear a rumour for the next 2 to 3 years...
And the plan is forever, but I'm not changing my mind like now and now and now. So what I'm doing right now, I really like.